What's up, everyone? Today we're going to dive further into the fight of Cosmic Garo and examine the potential consequences of pushing Saitama's emotions to his absolute limits. We'll also finally get the chance to witness the fighting style of the top-ranked S-class hero, which has never been revealed in the history of One Punch Man until this chapter. Let's kick it off. Before I do, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button right now. It'll help get the video rolled out to other people and help me to continue making these videos. Thanks, guys. As always, let's do this. Cosmic Garo has undergone a transformation, which Bang, his former master, can sense as a manifestation of an even greater evil within him. Bang believes that Garo is being controlled and demands that whoever or whatever is responsible to release him. However, Garo insists that this is his true self. Before they can continue their conversation, the top-ranked S-class hero, Blast, makes his appearance on the battlefield for the first time. Blast quickly aligns with Bang's previous statements, explaining that Garo is being controlled by God and warning him that any attack he launches could have catastrophic consequences for all living beings. Blast offers Garo an alternate solution to allow Blast to guide him to another dimension. As if that's gonna go smooth. The decision to guide Garo to another dimension is due to several reasons, including the potential for his attacks to cause significant damage and the fact that he is emitting dangerous cosmic radiation that is harming the humans in his vicinity. Now, the nearby heroes are affected by this radiation, but they are heroes. Can you imagine ordinary humans who would also suffer greatly if exposed to it? Unlike Blast, humans have no resistance to this type of radiation, and exposure could result in their demise. As Blast attempts to reason with Garo, he recognizes that there is still a shred of humanity left within him. However, in the event that Garo refuses to cooperate, Blast is prepared to engage in a battle with him as two beings capable of manipulating the fabric of the cosmos. This highlights the incredible level of power at which Blast operates as a hero. This guy hasn't even done anything yet, and he's already cool as fuck to me. Garo, however, shows no hesitation in the face of this confrontation. He welcomes the idea of humans fearing his presence and is curious to see how their society will change as a result. Despite this, Bang refuses to allow Garo's plan to come to fruition, even if it means putting his own life in danger by getting too close to him. Suddenly, a battered cyborg rushes in to confront Garo without hesitation. It's Genos, determined to put an end to his evil. In doing so, he demonstrates that he too is a human capable of withstanding the cosmic radiation. However, his efforts prove to be in vain as Garo catches Genos' body. Garo is surprised that Kate Baldy has an S-class hero apprentice, still unaware of Saitama's true power. Just as Garo is about to react, Blast launches a surprise attack, slamming his fists together and forming an infinity symbol before unleashing the Dimension Cannon. Initially unimpressed with Blast's Dimension Cannon attack, Garo effortlessly jumps up to avoid it. However, he soon realizes that he has leaped into a portal created by Blast, able to reposition the location of Garo on the battlefield and putting him in the perfect position for the top-ranked hero to strike with his Gravity Knuckle move. Blast follows up with a barrage of attacks, relentlessly pummeling Garo and ultimately trapping him in a portal. To Blast's surprise, Garo manages to reopen the portal, ready to fight back. As a master of mimicry, he combines his own nuclear fission technique with Blast's Gravity Knuckle and Saitama's consecutive punches, which he had previously copied successfully. Okay, I know Saitama is a god in this universe, but that's one scary-ass attack that Garo sent to Blast. Seriously, his own nuclear fission in his cosmic state, then he copied the top S-ranked hero's attack while using it consecutively like Saitama? Holy fuck. But that just goes to show you how impressive Blast is as a hero, right? Blast then uses his portals to defend against Garo's attacks, redirecting each blow the cosmic enemy throws at him towards the sky. Garo is highly impressed by the immense power of the top-ranked S-class hero, but he realizes that defeating him won't help him achieve his ultimate goal, and he doesn't want to waste any more time on him. Garo recalls that Saitama wasn't using his full strength during their previous encounter, and he becomes determined to replicate Saitama's full power, believing that it will give him the edge he needs to win. To push Saitama into using his full strength, Garo resorts to a heinous act, violently piercing Genos' body, shattering it and causing a downpour of black rain to fall from the skies. Don't worry, I initially thought it was blood too. The first time I read this, I legit said out loud, what the fuck? Because how could he do this to my boy Genos? I had my doubts about Genos being dead, but at the moment I couldn't believe it and was eagerly anticipating how Saitama would also react to a situation like this. And who's there with a scary blank expression on his face filled with black rain on his face? No, not you. Stop getting lost in my videos, dude. I'm talking about Saitama. Sorry to ruin the moment, but yeah, Saitama's pissed. Garo points out Saitama's tardiness and throws Genos' core towards him. It's at this moment that it becomes apparent that Genos has now perished, as his lifeless body lies on the ground with his face down, body shattered, and skeleton exposed, motionless. Recollections of his deceased friend flood Saitama's mind, bringing back memories of Genos praising Saitama for his remarkable ability to always show up on time. Despite this, we all know Saitama would often deny this and admit to being consistently late. Not gonna lie, this line struck a chord with me because in the past, Saitama's late arrival to epic battles in One Punch Man was always a source of entertainment and comedic relief. However, in the current situation that we face, ain't nothing amusing about him being late. Alright? Genos is dead. My boy dead. He failed to arrive on time and tragically, his friend has already been killed. RIP Genos. The situation becomes increasingly frightening because Saitama is an unstoppable force when he's calm and collected, which is always the case. However, the events of the current situation have triggered an unknown side of Saitama that Garo is not prepared to face. Imagine this, a bloodthirsty Saitama. The thought of that is terrifying, and it's hard to imagine the level of destruction he could bring forth if pushed beyond his limits. Someone cue Saitama's boss theme, and I'm not talking about his regular hopeful theme. We know about that. That's not going to cut it. I'm talking about a remixed, ominous sounding one that lets you know that you're in danger and to get the fuck out of there kind of boss music. Hell no, I'll pass on being that opponent. Blinded by rage, Saitama unleashes a devastating punch towards Garo, who cleverly prepares himself by activating his Saitama mode. In doing so, Garo takes on the facial features of Saitama and replicates his immense power, allowing him to counter Saitama's attack with the same level of force. They both landed a serious punch at each other, with fists colliding. The chapter concludes with Blast expressing grave concern that the impending clash between Saitama and Garo will result in the destruction of the planet. The events that have unfolded are both thrilling and terrifying. As a reader, I was left with a sense of adrenaline rush and anticipation for the next epic showdown. The abilities of the writers to shift the story in such a dramatic way is truly impressive, especially with all the other impressive shit they've done previously. And it leaves me eagerly waiting what's going to happen next. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like and sub button if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more One Punch Man videos. I got my One Piece videos coming out soon. Dragon Ball, all the usual stuff. See you guys on the next one.